teacher. I'm fine. And you?
Oh, great, thank you very much. Then we have Veronica and Hector, right? The others are not connected yet. How are you feeling these days, guys?
Fine, thank you. It's kind of boring.
Boring?
Yeah.
Okay. Apart from the university, do you do something else?
Hmm?
Can you hear me?
No,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
There is an interference.
Okay. Let me disconnect myself. Okay. So, how are you feeling these days? Do you
Fine.
do
Okay.
do you do something different apart from the university?
No.
What have you been doing these days?
No, just study.
Okay, guys. So I think we can with the class. So let me share my screen. I'm going to show you my presentation for today's speaking session. If you don't understand something, just let me know, okay? Today we're going to
Okay.
talk about advertising. So, do you know or what do you understand for advertising?
Is
Eh, yeah.
is to avoid some um consequences.
Okay, what do you think? What do you think, Hector?
Well, I don't know kind of the meaning of advertising. I think it's kind of let me think. It's kind of a commercial media promotion to something in a specific. I think it's kind of that. I don't know. I'm not very sure.
Yes, that's correct. Very. It is when you talk about a product and you make the promotion about the product and you establish some strategies in order to make the best out of the product. So you start building a brand and creating a marketing. So in the marketing, you share the information about the product. It could be on social media, in commercials, and it is the strategy that you use to promote a product.
Okay.
All right, so today we're going to talk about that and also some part of the graphic designing. So, what do you think the image of a company is important? This is the next question. So, what do you think the image of a company is important?
Sorry, teacher. Can you repeat the question? I couldn't hear.
Yes, it's in, you can see it in the screen. It's the second one. Why do you think the image of a company is important?
Okay. Well, first, I think that that the image for the company represents what is the company doing for. For example, I think that um, let me see, it's what the company represents by the image. So it's like it is like the first step to grow up in the business. I think it's one of the first step that is to create an image. In that way, everyone is going to know what is the purpose of the company.
Okay, excellent. That is correct. Isn't it? Important of the image of the company. What do you think, Veronica?
Well, I think that it is very important because it makes that more people. Hello,
Cannot
hello, can you hear
very
me?
well. Hello?
Hello, teacher. I
Can
cannot
you
hear. I
your
having
mic?
issues.
Can you
Hello.
mute your mic? Yes.
Um.
Now it's back.
Okay. Okay. I think that it is important the image of a company because it makes that more people prefer that product. And for example, the colors are very important because for example, hello,
Hello.
hello.
Yeah, I hear you.
Veronica?
Hello. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I think that is important the colors of the image of the company because also the colors makes that for example the color red is more is better for to sell a product and
Yeah.
and
Yes.
yes, and the color yellow.
The color yellow one?
Yes, the color yellow and the color blue makes that people can speak more.
Oh, okay.
Well,
All
that's
right.
it.
Uh, yeah, some people say that, for example, if you're going to put colors in a restaurant, they should be orange and yellow. For example, for hospitals and things related with healthcare, you should put blue color, right? There are some rules for that. Now, I want to ask you something. What is a logo?
Sorry about the
I
logo.
think the noise. What is a logo?
I'm so sorry, teacher. I cannot understand. There is interference. The call cannot understand.
Okay, the question is, what is a logo?
Okay, about the logo. Well, in that
Yes.
case, it's kind of the image also about the company. So, like I said before, it's what represents the company and what is the purpose of that company. So it's kind of the first step to grow up in that um, in that environment that is from the environment of business. So the image and the logo are the first step that that all the companies need to do and when they are starting.
All right. What do you think, Veronica?
A logo is like the most important thing that represents the company. And for example, the logo of McDonald's, it is a big M, and always has color yellow and color red. So there are more people that prefer the product, and people, and also everybody can can know what is that company, because they know that the most important thing is the M that represents the company.
Okay, very good. So, what is your favorite logo, guys? Or the one that you remember the most, and why?
Well, in my case, I think it's going to be the PlayStation logo. I like a lot video games of PlayStation, and also in the logo, in the PlayStation logo, there is the blue color. The blue color represents like the technology. So that color is very important, and that shows the purpose of that company about PlayStation. And well, that's my kind of my favorite logo right now.
Oh, yeah, it has the P and the F, and it's the
Yeah,
yeah,
PS.
it represents, yeah, I like it too. And Veronica, what about you? What's your favorite logo?
My favorite logo is Louis Vuitton because it's very simple. It is very classic. It's just the it's just an L and a V, and 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 they are in black color. So it's
Okay.
very simple. It's my style.
Uh, yeah, I like it. Also, this type of clothing is very expensive, and they also have or they manage different type of symbols with it. Okay, I
Well, I
like
just
it.
like the logo.
Yes, it's very nice. I think probably my favorite logo was not favorite, but I think everybody knows about it. It is the Apple logo. It's not related with technology either, but I think it's very simple. I remember it very well.
Ah, yes.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to show you some logos, and I want you to tell me what is the message that you see behind. For example, in here we have Pinterest. Do you see it?
Pinterest.
Do you,
Yes, I
do you
have an account of the Pinterest.
No,
I
I
like it.
don't know
Uh,
that.
you don't know about it? It is like an app. Can you please explain, Veronica?
Pinterest it is an app to look many pics or images, and you can select of what topic you want to see images.
Very good.
Okay, okay, I
So
understand. I understand.
it's like very artistic. But okay, the idea is that I'm going to show you the logo, and you're going to tell me where is the hidden message. For example, I'm going to show you the first one, and you tell me about the others. This one, interest. Its characteristics are hidden messages that it has the letter P is a board pin. You see? Well, it's
Yeah.
similar, right? Okay, this is the
Kind
first
of.
one, but you're going to tell me about the next one. The logo is this one. Do you see the hidden message?
Yeah, I see it. It's
Where
kind
is
of
it?
sorry?
Yes, where is it?
Okay, I think the meaning of that logo, I think it's almost the R of the tour that is kind of well I don't remember. I think it's bicycle that is the other thing different than this. So
Yeah,
I,
bicycle.
I didn't bicycle perfect. I get confused about those words. Okay, so that bicycle the that represents what the logo means. That is for the Tour of France. So that's kind of the message in that logo.
Okay, excellent. Very good. The hidden shape of a cyclist or a bicycle, yeah. Because you can see there is the circle here. Circle represents the wheels of the cyclist or the bicycle, and then we have the cyclist. Very good. Excellent. Are you ready for the next one? Is this one. What do you know FedEx or have you heard about FedEx? Guys, have
I don't
you heard
remember.
about FedEx? No?
Well, it is for selling um, selling products, no? To send products to foreign countries.
Exactly.
It is kind of is similar than Amazon, kind of that.
Yeah, yeah. No, well, it's actually similar to Servientrega, but internationally, so to other countries.
Oh, okay.
All right. Do you see the hidden message?
I think that is the D and E because they
Mhm.
are together and they are similar to a box.
Oh, yeah, also.
I don't know, maybe
Exactly.
the
That is
meaning.
one thing. There is
Sorry?
another hidden message. There is one more.
I think that the message is going to be for the D and the E. So that means that it's a different color in the both words in the both letters. So in that case, that means that represents that they can send every product in every country in the world. It's kind of that. I think it's kind of that the message that the logo shows. I don't know if I'm wrong.
Okay, I'm going to give you a clue. It could also be, but it is between the E and the X.
Okay, D and X.
Yeah, do you see it?
The E and X
Yes.
is like to send box to foreign country, no?
Okay. Let me show you. This is the hidden message. There is an arrow between the E and the X.
Ah, okay. I understand.
It was difficult, right?
Yes, it was
Okay, let's
difficult.
go. Let's go with the next one. This is this brand is about what?
It's about music. It's headphones. They are
Yeah,
headphones.
you can earphones or AirPods. Yeah. Mm, do you see the hidden message?
Yeah, that message that is the headphone. It is kind of, yeah, that is the headphone. It is, yeah, the headphone. I cannot tell anyone that is the headphone.
So the B is a
Yes, it's a
headphone. Yeah.
headphone in a head.
Wow, very good, guys. Excellent. You find it. Whoa, okay. Let's go with the next one. Hyundai. What do you know about Hyundai?
It's
It's a
about
car company.
cars.
Yeah, it's a selling cars like a company to sell and to buy cars. Okay, do you see something in the logo?
No, it's kind of difficult, this one.
Yeah,
It looks like
Veronica.
a. It looks like and word.
Like an N? Uh-huh. Okay, this one was more difficult, but the actual meaning is this. The H represents a handshake and it is a symbol of customer trust and satisfaction. That is the meaning of this logo.
I didn't know about it.
Yeah. Okay, very good. Very
Me
nice.
neither.
Now, guys, I want to ask you something. You are going to create a product, but I want to ask you before we start, what are the five senses? What are the five senses?
The color and the image.
The five senses significa como los cinco sentidos.
Ah, no, ok, ya entendí.
Yeah, don't worry.
The
Signal of
sight, the sight, the
the sight, yeah.
smell, smell,
Sorry, the smell. Mm-hmm. So three more.
mm, the touch,
The touch, the smell, the sight.
mm, listening,
Mm-hmm. To hear. And one more. What happens when you eat?
The taste?
Exactly. So those are the five senses. Great. What do you think the five senses are important in advertising?
mm. Well, I think that the most important is the sight because
Mhm.
you just see the logo.
Okay. So for the most important is the size. Okay. What do you think, Hector?
Well, I think that the sense are important. In a person case, in that case, the company can make kind of, let's say, kind of play role between the customer and between the company, and in that way, the company is going to know what are the people searching for? For example, if am I looking for maybe something of technologies or maybe something kind of restaurant, so it's going to play with that. So in for example, they can play with your test, can play with your kind of with your sense about smell, and also the taste about, and also the sense about, I don't know, the vision, maybe, I don't know, the vision, and also about
Yeah.
to listen. For example, in the technologies company, they do that. For example, about yeah, about kind of about the vision, and also about the listen. In kind of the technologies company. So I think that's very important.
Okay, right. Well, yeah,
Well, I
ethics
think
are
that
very important to, yeah, go ahead.
I think that for example, in a food company, it is very important the image because they can see if the food will taste good or the restaurant will be clean. And for that reason it is very important the logo.
Okay. So, do you think for clothing, it's important the smell of the store?
For clothing, the logo can represent if, for example, is sport clothing or is like um, elegant clothes. So that represents what kind of study of clothes it is.
Okay, very good. Well, now guys, I'm going to show you a video, but after the video, you are going to design a product. It could be from an object that you have in your house. You're going to describe the senses that the product has. So you're going to try to include as many senses as you can. You can invent the product. It doesn't have to be real. So it is the moment for you to be creative and then answer these two questions. So the video is about 8 minutes. Let me send you the link. You're going to watch the video. When you finish, you're going to tell me. I will give you some minutes for you to create the product, and then you're going to make an exposition of your product. Okay? Is it clear?
Okay.
So
So first watch the video.
it's to describe the product that I create.
Yes, very good.
Okay.
So let's watch the video. Okay, guys, did you finish?
Yeah, I finished.
Okay, perfect. So you're going to have 2 minutes to create the product, okay? So until 16, well, 4:41, you are going to expose your product. Remember to use as many sentences as you can.
Teacher, I could not finish watching the video because my computer had a problem.
Yeah, okay. And how many
Hello?
minutes do you watch? How many minutes do you watch?
I watched for 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay,
For
don't
three
worry.
minutes.
What you're going to invent a product, and the product has to have ideally all of the senses. You can use any product that is near to you. So I don't know, change your bed and put some features that will make it more interesting, or something that you have around you. It doesn't if it's not real. The idea is that you are very creative. Okay.
So it is just to make a description.
Yes. Okay, guys, are you ready?
No, I'm trying to think for a product. Just let me a couple minutes, please.
Okay, no problem.
Well, I am thinking about about the product. I didn't finish yet.
Okay, guys, so time is over. We're going to start. Who wants to start?
Well, I think I'm going to start. So I create a kind of new
Okay.
product. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, okay. Well, in that case, I create a new kind of a sweater. In this case, I would like to create a new kind of sweater with a great design. So in that case, all the customer is going to see that it has a different design than the other sweaters. It's going to be like kind of I don't know how to say. Well, it's going to be better than the other sweaters. So in that case, also the sweater laces is kind of a headphone. So and also they can listen to different music with Bluetooth. I don't know if you understand that the kind of that idea. I don't know if you notice that all the sweater has some laces, and that laces is going to be changed to headphones. I don't know. It's kind of different that idea. Well, in that case, I'm going to promote the listen in that sweater, and also you can touch it. You can touch and you can feel the cotton or maybe another material. And I think that okay, well, and when the sweater is going to be new, so in that case you can smell it. And you know that every product that is new has kind of a great smell. And in the part of the taste, I think that it doesn't apply in this sweater. But well, I think that's gonna be my product in this case.
Okay, nice. So it is a sweater, right? Has some laces, and the
Yeah.
laces are the headphones at the same time, right? I think I like it. Yes, very good product. Okay. What about your product,
Okay.
Bernie? Veronica, what is your product?
Hello.
Yes.
Well, my product is um handbags. So I called the product um, sa- is the name is in French, and I and it it means bags. It is sac 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 emo. It is in French, and DS DS represents the handbag belt. So the handbag belt is DS, and the other principal word is DM word, and both are in black color because they mean that it is an elegant product, and also that it is European. So the logo is to represent that you can find this product in some stores, and that's it.
Okay, and what are the sensors that you apply to your product?
the senses that I applied are, for example, excuse me, my computer is with low battery. Okay. The senses of my product are, for example, the that many people can see that it is fashionable to use handbags, and they can say many things like their cell phones or many stuffs in the handbag, and also they can they can see that the colors are very classic, so that means that it's for every kind of um, public. And also uh, the handbags are in leather, so that is the and and also it makes that the listening it would change with depending on of the quality, and many of these kind of these bags have I how do you say cremallera
Cheaper.
and zipper, and others have buttons, and when the people open and close the bags, they can listen the bottom or the zipper.
Okay, perfect.
Well, and the smell, well, uh, they smell like a leather because they are in leather quality, so they don't smell like plastic bags. And that's
Okay,
it.
very good. Excellent. So guys, and that was it for today's class. It was a little bit shorter because there were just two students. I don't know what happened with the others. So I hope to see you tomorrow, right? Tomorrow we have another class. And remember, you have to take these classes because there are some points in your final qualification. Okay? So I hope to see you tomorrow.
Okay, teacher. Well, have a good afternoon. Have a good evening.
Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
Okay, teacher.
See you tomorrow.
Bye,
Okay,
teacher.
bye.
Bye.
Bye.